dude.
Hey, welcome to another exciting episode of Vinny Crastellano Talks About Stuff, recorded using a webcam, movie maker from Windows, and clips I stole from Diablo. So it's haphazardly thrown together. In this episode, I'm going to talk about video games, specifically not this one. No, I'm going to be talking about how to beat the horrific, terribly cryptic Beavis and Butthead for Sega Genesis, and I'm going to narrate it. And it's I think I beat it in like 20 minutes. My record time is 14 minutes on the dot. And so I'll go over how to actually do that and get backstage. So anyways, we love Sega Genesis here with Belushi Speedball. And if you want, you can, remember to subscribe to my page. You go to the bottom there and you click subscribe. And then also you can watch our music video about Sega Genesis, and that should be in a link below this page. I'm pointing like it's down there. It's, look under the thing, like click on your phone, item description, and anyways. All right, roll the promo clip I stole from Diablo, and then after that, I will boringly narrate to you how to beat Beavis and Butthead, and I think I do it in 20 minutes, but I'll go over it all. Yay! Here we go. So first things first, I grab the clicker. You go straight to Burger World. The reason why is if you're trying to do this as fast as possible, you want to go back here and eat this burger. Okay, it's gonna make you sick. After you're sick, you gotta go grab that rat. Okay, I don't even worry about the straw because you're gonna get a gun later. You run up here. Password is Butthead. Run in, grab the fries, drop fries in, drop rat in, run over, grab the headgear, grab the mouse. And this is all you save time without having to go into your inventory. Go over to whoever's name's Dad, I can't remember. God, it's been so long. He throws up, you run out. And then, of course, I just blitzkrieg right in there and grab that ticket. After you got the ticket, run over TV and click out. And so now you're going to go straight to the hospital.
We're there, dude.
Okay. Going to the hospital. You go into that door. The only way you can go in there is if you ate that burger and it made you sick. And now notice this is why I didn't worry about my health. The minute you get treated, you get full health. Then I jump up here. And of course, in my jump, I'm having a little bit of trouble jumping up on the table. This is costing me time for this playthrough. And then you gotta grab those scissors. Now the scissors are gonna be used for the Gwar concert, in order to kill like the last bodyguard. Okay. So what I did was I walked over to the scooter. I hit C. And now you have to do one of the toughest races in the game. If you hit too many of these health packs, you'll end up dying. He'll jump on you. And what I highly recommend if you're just trying to beat the game and not trying to go for the fastest playthrough or anything, I highly recommend either starting this level or starting the street first, because those are the two hardest levels. And honestly, doing this level first and just trying to do the race right away. So after you get through the track, you'll hear a bunch of noises, and then of course the guy's knocked out and you get a ticket piece. As kids, this took us a million tries. It is really a tough little challenge race there. Okay, go back to the TV, and now that you did that, I go to the street. There's no particular reason why I go to the street, except for the fact that it's second hardest to me getting through the sewer. I do take the time to kill Earl, because if he hits you, you know, when you're walking through this, you really want to have full health. So the jumps are similar to Mario. You want to hold run, jump, and then push back to kind of land on the platforms. Similar like what you would do in Mario 2 Lost Levels. And of course, you know, you're gonna take damage doing this. I've never done it without getting hit at least once. Some of these jumps, it's all about timing, and it's really tough. It's okay to get hit every now and then, but the sewage really takes a lot of your health if you get hit. The mice, not so much. You get hit by a mouse, it's like, you know, it'll take out a little bit, but sewage, definitely. So now you have 2 food items here. I only grab one. You want to save one for when you get back. And here you go, you get your gun. And that's why I didn't even waste time getting the spitball in Burger World. Now you really want to watch out for these eagles, because they take out a ton of health if you get hit. There's a little piece of food there. I usually like to save it for my trip back. Okay, I took a hit there. And then over here you're gonna have a Todd come up. He's gonna be spraying, so you just want to kill him. Of course, after you kill him, you get some food. Again, watching out for the eagles, killing another Todd. One thing with the gun, you'll notice it stops shooting whenever I'm shooting Todd. The reason why is the gun pushes him back too much, so you kind of want to stop just for a second so he can come back onto the screen. Otherwise, if he gets off the screen, Todd will still shoot you with that oil can or air spray, whatever it is he's shooting you. Now, what I did was I ran all the way to the end, grabbed me a dog bone, because you need that dog bone for your neighbor's dog. Otherwise, what'll happen is when you're trying to get into the garage, the dog will attack you, jump on your face, and so you need the bone to get past them. So it's crazy is you go through all the sewers, you go through all of this just so that way you can get that dog bone, just so you can get into the garage. So now notice I saved that piece of food there, and what's crazy is it'd be nice if you could just walk over that barrier, considering that's the distance of the sewer between where you had to be on the street. Hit there. And notice I saved that piece of food down there in the bottom. I pop up, and then of course I do kill Earl, just simply because I want to get full health. And if you don't kill him, he'll, you know, just keep chasing you and getting in your way. Get that food, jump up there, kill their neighbor, unleash on him. Yep. Switch the butthead to get the key just because I have a lot of stuff. Throw the dog bone. Dog allows me to go in here. And then you did all of this really so you can get that, which is for a fishing pole for couch surfing, and then so you could do that and get this chainsaw. The whole reason for the chainsaw is only to cut down this tree. It's the only time you use it within the game. Cut down the tree. Grab the ticket piece. And you're back home. So I run into the room now to deposit my tickets. In order to do that, you grab the Gwar poster. And then I head back.
Change it. We're there, dude.
So I went to Highland High School now. You have to go in here and you gotta burp in your gym teacher's face. You cannot kill him with anything else but burps or farts. And it makes him choke. If you try to shoot him, this won't happen. So then when he starts choking, you run over here, grab the chemicals, and then you start to head straight out. You want to go in this teacher's room and get this piece of gum there. Killing Earl so that way I can get some health. Whenever I'm in the high school, I tend to just run as much as I can, and you know, you try to dodge those skateboards, and that's why I'm jumping as I'm running. But you get hit. You get hit by the girls. You get hit by the skateboards. So what I did here, you throw the chemicals in front of the principal. It knocks him out. You get that piece of ticket that landed on his head. So I'm going to use Butthead just to run through because right now I'm not worried about my health. I'm running as fast as I can to get out of here. Notice I get hit by the girl, got hit by the skateboard.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
And I'm back home. So now I want to go to the mall. And if you ever need health, the mall is the place to go. Because these cops will come up and you kill them. You know, you sit there, kill them. The minute they blink, you can switch over, run, switch back. Now, whenever you switch characters and you killed somebody to grab food, you have maybe 3 seconds before the food disappears. If you kill them as the character that you're playing as, such as Beavis, and you don't switch, the food will last a little bit longer. You usually face about 3 or 4 cops. Now in the mall, it's similar to Highland High School. You're having to jump over things. So what I'm doing is I'm going straight to the pawn shop. And you sell the headphones. Now, you do get money. You do get money from Burger World, and you also get money by selling those headphones from Burger World. Now, what most people do in this game, and notice I went to the recruitment center, I grabbed the bomb. What most people do in this game, and what we did as kids the entire time, is we either went into the pet store, there's a snake you can buy for 50 cents, and you use it to scare the army recruiter, in which case you can get tickets underneath the classified files. If you don't, he'll kill you. Or we would go into the toy store and buy a weapon for Beavis or Butthead. And what happens is, if you do that without spending the money to go into the drive-in, you will not have enough money to make it into the drive-in. So you don't want to spend any money until you go to the drive-in. Notice as Beavis, I grab the camera, I have the bomb, and now I'm on my way to the drive-in. And you only will have enough money to get into the drive-in. Again, if you buy the snake or you buy the gun, you can't go into the drive-in. You cannot beat the game. So I like to go in here first and bomb this. That way it's waiting for me as I take a picture of this lady, and you'll see what happens here.
That was cool. Yeah.
Now, that's oil. You can jump on it. I like to kind of get some practice in on jumping over it, because what it does is it slows you down. It doesn't hurt you, but as you start to get chased, you'll see what happens. Now, look, I pick up those binoculars. Notice I only have 30 cents. That's 30 cents left after paying to get into the drive-in, which was $3. So what I did was I took a picture of that van that was rocking up and down, and I run away from this lady. I go in here. She slips right away because I bombed the bar. Now, if you don't bomb the bar prior, she's going to be attacking you the entire time that it's trying to explode, and it can kill you. So that's why I like to bomb it prior. Now notice that I only had 30 cents. If you buy that snake, you will be 20 cents short of being able to get into the drive-in. If you buy a weapon, you'll be even more short of money. So this is part of where the game is broken. They shouldn't allow you to be able to buy other things and then you cannot beat the game. It's ridiculous that you have to spend your money on the drive-in in that order, or, you know, you're out of luck. So, now that I have my binoculars, I can go back to the pawn shop upstairs in the mall and sell it. You want to go into the yogurt place, go back here, and get this soap. So now that you have the jeans and the soap, you're allowed to go into the laundromat. Now, prior to going to the laundromat, you do want to go into the car shop, and you want to buy, or not buy, but grab the free oil sample. Once you're in the laundromat, you want to go back here and oil that washing machine. If you try to open it to get the ticket, it'll creak and it'll wake up the lady and she'll stab you. Of course, you can open up the rest of these, make as much noise as you want. Now notice I go to the top of the mall, and I'm going and selling the binoculars again. Now I sold the binoculars, I have enough money to buy the snake. I get the snake, I drop it off for him to package it, I grab the key, I run up with the key and I open up the bird's cage here and I grab the ticket. Now I got the ticket, I take my snake. And I go back to the recruiter's office. So this is what I was talking about, that if you do this out of order, you cannot beat the game. So I throw a snake in front of him, he ducks, grab the classified files, I drop them because you really don't need them. The thing with the classified files is you can go fishing with them on the couch and you'll catch Daria. I did that. I like to buy the other gun. You could buy the baseball bat with the boxing glove on it for Butthead, and then you're able to destroy cards and get food once you do it. But honestly, you're best off getting the gun for both of them because you're gonna need it. Again, all I'm doing right now is just killing the cops. Get enough food. Now I got my TV remote, I go back.
Change it.
Worth there, dude.
Did not mean to go back to the mall there. It's a waste of time. I have to go drop off my tickets because since I grabbed the fishing pole as Beavis, in order to go fishing with the items, you have to have the same character using it. So now I go ahead and I grab the pizza off of out of the couch, and here I highly recommend using a turbo controller, because with the old Sega controllers, it's really tough, especially the one I'm using here, to be able to hit the button fast enough in order to go couch fishing. So eventually, after tapping it fast enough, you will be able to pull up a cat. The pizza brings up the cat, and then you're going to want to go couch fishing again with that piece of gum to get the last ticket. You really don't want to couch fish with anything else. If you use a donut, it brings a cop up into your room, he kills you. If you use the boot that you find in the street, it brings up Earl. My controller's just so janky that that's why I'm having difficulty being able to bring up this cat. I do get it eventually, I promise. But this is part of the reason why my time isn't my record, which is like 14 minutes, 13 minutes. Still, as I was saying, I know I called this the Beavis and Butthead fastest recorded video. I haven't seen another video on YouTube of anyone beating this game faster, probably because the game's not a good game. As kids, though, when you're growing up, you know, you spend $60 on a cartridge, you're going to be playing it for the next year and a half, just straight every single day. That's how it was. You know, nowadays, there's just so many video games out there, and it's so easy to get your hands on it. The other thing with this game was, you know, we're huge Gwar fans, so as you know, with the band with Belushi Speedball that I'm in, we try to do as much Gwar tactics as possible. So the thought of being able to go see Gwar in a video game was just incredible to us. I promise I do get it. I do get it eventually. I know it's taken forever. If you want to fast forward until I get the cat out, by all means, go ahead. See Butthead just sitting there dancing as I'm trying to get this cat. There we go. So what you were seeing was you really have to tap it as fast as possible at once. There's no way to just keep tapping it and being about halfway. You have to tap it kind of initially as quick as possible, and the bobber will go all the way up to the top. This is where a turbo controller really comes into handy, because you can do it in seconds then. So now that I got the ticket and I got the cat, it is time to go get our Gwar tickets. There they are. Pristine. They're beat up, but they're pristine. Grab my tickets. And time to head to the Gwar show.
Change it. We're there, dude.
Alright, there's Sleazy P. Martini. I give him the tickets. Now, you can go right into those doors, and you'll see the entire band, and then you'll beat the game. And the game kind of looks at like, oh, you beat it on easy mode. Okay, so what I did there, I had the cat, and I slowly pushed up, and I kept pushing C until eventually I'd throw the cat, because there was another guard dog, similar to the one that you had to deal with on the street, except for when that dog gets a hold of your face, it kills you. You can't get rid of it. So what I did was very carefully keep pushing forward, and you throw the cat, and then the guard dog goes after the cat. So now that we're heading backstage, you're going to be fighting a bunch of these bodyguards, and they throw bananas, and they hit you really hard if they get close to you. And you're constantly shooting them. It's really hard to get food because they come up very fast. So you just kind of want to keep shooting them, keeping them away, and trying to make progress. What I was trying to say is getting backstage in this game is considered to be like hard mode. There's no easy or hard for this video game, but you can end the game early and get to the credits. Personally, when we were kids, we'd rather just go into the doors, because you get to see the entire band, you get to see all of Gwar, and you get to listen to a digital version of Jack the World, which is awesome. But of course, you know, we know how to get backstage too. use this time to talk about the money system again. I was talking about like the 30 cents I had left. This game does have a save feature, and it gives you passwords. But the problem is that, so let's say you spent your money and you can't get into the drive-in, and you use your password. Okay, right here. You gotta make sure you have the scissors, and you cut, and it kills them, and then pick up the costumes, and now you're on stage with Gwar, and if you hit A, it'll drop Beavis. If you hit B, it switches characters. If you hit C, it'll also drop. There you go. See? There you go. Bam. Then you can dance on stage with Gwar. So now I'm gonna let the credits roll. What I was trying to say is the password system, if you type it in, it will take you back to if you spent your money improperly, to where you only have whatever it is, like $2.70, and you won't be able to get into the drive-in, which you need to get into. So yeah, that's me beating Beavis and Butthead for Sega Genesis in 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. Hopefully it helped you out. Again, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our page. Subscribe to the Belushi Speedball page. Watch our music videos. Listen to the music. It's crap music, and it's about SpongeBob, but it's fun. And so, anyways, this game is extremely cryptic. You have to know what each thing does. You pick up those scissors. You gotta know, okay, this is only for the end of the game, so you can kill that guy. And like I said, there is a save feature with passwords, but if you use your money improperly, you cannot beat the game. It's kind of ridiculous. So anyways, all right, that's that.